Now we're going to take some time to look at the metrics that are available to us to determine whether or not our account is successful. So we have a number of predetermined metrics here along the way. We've got our impressions, interactions, interaction rate, our average cost, our number of conversions, etc. But up here in the columns area, we're able to add more metrics. They're all grouped together into these different categories. Performance is the first one we'll begin with. So just to explain, interactions is a catch-all. It's the main group of interactivity that can happen on our ads itself. So if you're using shopping ads, video ads, Gmail ads, etc., it will tell you just below the interaction what it actually is. However, if you're just using search ads, you might just want to use clicks, and we can remove that. And likewise, interaction rate would be your impressions divided by your interactions. Because we're on clicks, we're going to go click-through rate. Next up, we might be interested in what our average position is. And then along the side here, you can see our different metrics available. We can just move these by clicking and dragging, maybe to something like this. And then perhaps we'll just remove average cost and put in average CPC. So that will be a standard suite of search metrics. We have impressions, clicks, CTR, average CPC, cost, our position, our number of conversions, cost per conversion, and conversion rate. There are some specific metrics available to the different channels, like views would be a YouTube metric, likewise watch time, view rate, how far the video is played to, cost per view, different things like that. So depending on the type of campaign you're running, you might want to choose campaign specific metrics. Otherwise, you can use the interaction metrics and engagement metrics to act as a catch-all. And when you're happy, you can save your column and apply that. Likewise, there are other metric buckets in here that you might be interested in, like our conversions. If you want to measure the value of a conversion, maybe our three most important conversion metrics are conversions, cost per conversion, and conversion rate. If we do have a conversion value, we can pull that in too. And if we're running display activity, we might want to pull in our view through conversions. So view through conversions are the number of people who saw our ad but didn't click on it, but then they converted through a different channel within a 30-day window. So this shows us the effectiveness of our targeting, because if we're getting a lot of view through conversions, that means that our ads are being shown to a lot of people who go ahead and convert on our site. So we'll just go ahead and apply that. Another aspect that's available to us to understand metrics are our filters. So we have our initial filter on our campaign level, which is all of our campaigns, all of our enabled campaigns, everything except for removed campaigns. So that will be paused and enabled, that will be enabled, and that will be everything. So we'll just look at all enabled for the moment. Alongside our metrics, we're also able to do some more filtering. So we can specifically find a campaign just by typing it into the search bar, quite useful. We're able to add some segments here. So around time, the hour of the day, the week, month, quarter, year, type of click, type of conversion. So that's the conversion action or category. Indeed, the device being used, whether it's a top or other type click. When we download a report, we can also add in segments. So this segment option here allows us to visually look at the dashboard here with segments included, but we may want to do a little bit more with the data and download it into a report. So when we click download, we can click our more options here, and we can choose what type of file we want to download. We're also able to add a segment by clicking in here, so we can add in, say, day of the week or any of these other ones. But let's add in day of the week and do a quick pivot table. So we're going to add in day of the week for this date range, September, and we download. When the report downloads, we can just open it. When a report opens in Excel, we can see our day of the week segment. We can see clicks, cost per conversion, all of the different metrics we chose. Now this report is quite difficult to get your head around in this instance, so we're going to do a pivot table. Let's do a pivot table by selecting the data And then we go to insert and then pivot table and OK. So we're interested in the number of conversions by day of the week. So we're interested in day of the week, and we can see we literally click that and we hold it and pull it down into rows. That gives us our row data here. And then we're interested in the conversions by day of the week. So we click that and we pull that into values. And that shows us that our top conversion day is Wednesday. And that's quite valuable to us. Now, we might also be interested in our cost. So let's pull that in too. So we can see the cost there and then maybe the number of clicks. So we're able to see our high traffic day is Friday, but our high conversion day is Wednesday. So we need to figure out why is that so different. And that is how you do a pivot table to understand your metrics in a little bit more of a substantial way from Google Ads.